Hi guys, welcome to Shots Geek. I'm Purple Unicorn, and we have Richard Epcar with us. He's voiced many different series. You want to listen? Like some of the most.
Well, Ghost in the Shell. I played Monto in that. I'm Jigen in Live on the Third. Obviously, Ansem Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts, which I think you're familiar with that game. I'm in all the Transformer stuff. I play Skywarp and Armorhide, and I'm in Star Wars and World of Warcraft and about 80 gazillion other things. And I do the Joker and Raiden in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, one of my favorites. And Raiden in another game, which is the new Mortal Kombat, which is the fighting game of the year, and the game of the year, Skyrim. I'm also in that. So I'm in a lot of stuff, and a new series that's coming out on Nickelodeon called Legend of Korra, which is the Avatar sequel. So I'm excited to do that, play Chief Saigon in that. And so it's been a crazy fun ride. I started out in Robotech a million years ago, which a lot of people like. I was in Digimon, which a lot of people like. Power Rangers, played a lot of monsters in that, directed ADR. Goes on and on and on ad nauseum. So.
So how did you get into voice acting in the first place?
The way I originally started, I have my wife to thank for that. She and I are actors, film actors, and she was in this little low-budget movie in L.A., and they had done another film that they weren't too crazy about the actors, and then they wanted to replace their voices. So they had an audition, and she said to them, "Can I bring my boyfriend?" Who was me at the time. And I met the guy, and the guy says, "Have you done this before?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I did it a million times before, and I'd never done it before in my life." But I don't know. What the hell were we talking about? Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. Anyway, so it just one thing led to another, and basically, I'm very fortunate in that I love what I do. I get to go to work and have fun and get paid, and I've been doing this for almost 30 years, so I'm one of the lucky ones. Yeah. And also, I'm Batman. Swear to me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Christian Bale impersonation. Yes, go on.
Okay, so have you traveled a lot because of all the rules, or has it just been like?
I've traveled a lot doing conventions and stuff like that. The thing that I traveled most on was when I was working for DreamWorks, because I supervised for DreamWorks. I did Gladiator, Galaxy Quest, Chicken Run, Madagascar, El Dorado, a bunch of other shows that they sent me. Basically, one year I was in Europe for 6 months, going all over Europe, and then one year I was all over Europe for 3 months. And my wife hated it. I loved it. She hated it because I was never home, but I got to see a lot of the world that I'd never seen before, and had a blast. So it was really fun. I do love traveling, and one of the other jobs I had was directing SmackDown versus Raw, the WWE game. And we had a bus. We had $1 million bus that we put together, which was a recording studio. Basically, would follow these guys to the different venues because it was cheaper to do that than to fly them back and forth to LA all the time. And it was hard to get them because they were always, doing shows. So we would go to their different venues and we would record them in this bus. So I got to see a lot of places that I would never go to or think of going to, quite frankly. And so it was nice. So I do love to travel. That's one thing I really enjoy.
So you say you go to conventions a lot. Do people actually know who you are when they go there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Do you have any strange little fangirls, fanboys? Any weird experiences?
Well, I've had some fans, but I have to say that most of the people are respectful and very nice. And the best fans are the Kingdom Hearts fans. They are really fervent about that. They love that game, and they love anyone associated with it. So, and it's funny, every time I post anything about a game on my, on my, what do you call it, my page, they always go, Kingdom Hearts? And it's like, no, I do other games. Whatever I say, I can say anything. It has game in it. They go, Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? Because we can't always talk about the games we're working on because we sign these NDAs. So whenever I say, I'm working on a new game, Kingdom Hearts. It's like, I just told you, and actually Kingdom Hearts 3D is coming out very soon.
Right,
so.
right. That's already in Japan.
Yeah, it's going to be out soon. And I can talk about it because they've posted it on my IMDb. So.
So far, I know mostly about the game. It's just Sora and Riku are getting their Mark of Mastery, correct? So
you know more about it than I do because seriously, it's true because You play the games. I go in and I just do my dialogue.
That's
so
what
I don't.
thinking.
I don't really know a lot about unless I'm directing something. Then I know what's going on. But when I go in and do the characters, a lot of times I don't know the storylines or the plot or what's going on.
And since Kingdom Hearts is pretty much all over the place, it's hard to keep track of what's going on.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, even when I play the game, sometimes I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. That's not good.
I mean, for the most part, it's just confusing.
They want to keep you confused.
So essentially, like, someone made this fake summary, or this mock summary of Kingdom Hearts. It's like a joke. It's like, so this guy's really this guy. He battles this guy.
I saw that, actually. I wanted to see it because I wanted to try to understand what was going on, because they don't always tell me when I go in there. So, but yeah. But it's people love the game, and it's very exciting, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. I really am.
So, what roles are you currently doing right now? I know you have Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra is coming out, and I have a bunch of these games that I can't talk about, unfortunately. But one of the games I'm working on, it's kind of cool. I play a character. He's kind of like Hannibal in the A-Team. He's like the lead guy, and he basically gives the mission to all the other characters. Mm-hmm. And I'm just really having a ball playing this guy. He's you know, as they say, he's really in my wheelhouse. You know, he's that perfect character for me to play, and it worked out great. It came from a game that I was working on, and it was one of those, you know, all these combat games. You have to go in and scream your butt off for hours and hours. You know, it's been like these Call of Duty games and stuff like that. And you know, you're on the battlefield, and basically you have to be projecting over the tanks and the guns shooting and all that. So you're screaming every line, so it came from that line. And I literally, this game, I worked on it, and I lost my voice for a week afterwards, for a week. And I was like, I said to my agent, oh my God. And it's so funny because those guys love me for some reason. Maybe they love to torture me or something, but it's like, whenever I do those games, I go, I'm not doing those games again. And they always go, we want Richard to come back and do another session. It's like, ah! So, it worked out well this time because I was screaming and I lost my voice, and then all of a sudden they called my agent and said, we really love Richard, and we have this lead character in the game and we're not happy with the guy who's doing it. Would you have him audition for the character? So I was in, I think, New York or somewhere, and I have a little setup that I take with me whenever I travel to do auditions. And I did the thing, and I shot it to them, and they said, yeah. So they wrote back and said, would Richard be interested in doing 6 or 7 sessions? Let me think about this for a minute. Okay. So it's turned out to be a really good thing after. So, but I feel like I worked for it because I screamed my butt off, you know.
Yeah, so we have about a minute left. So
what?
Yeah, it's going pretty fast. Do you have anything to say to any of your fans out there? Anyone on the internet?
I love you, my fans. You guys are awesome. No, they're wonderful. I have the best fans in the world. They really are. They're great. They come on my Facebook and comment on everything, and very positive and supportive and wonderful. So I thank you. And if you enjoy what I do, I appreciate it because I love what I'm doing, and I'm glad that people enjoy what I'm doing too. So it makes me happy. Yeah.
All right. So that's Richard Epcar for you. You can catch him in Legend of Korra, which premieres next weekend on Nickelodeon.
April 14th.
Yes, April 14th. Or Kingdom Hearts games. Any Kingdom Hearts fans out there, you know who he is. So that's it.
Come to the dark side.